Determine delta y and dy for the function y equals 4x minus 3x squared minus x cubed, where x equals negative 4 and delta x equals 1. Delta y is y of x plus delta x minus y of x. X is a negative 4, delta x is a positive 1. So we have y of negative 4 plus 1 minus y of negative 4. Negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3, so we will have y of negative 3 minus y of negative 4. These are evaluated in the function given, so that delta y will be y of negative 3, plugging negative 3 in for the function y, will give 4 times negative 3 minus 3 times negative 3 squared minus a negative 3 cubed minus y of negative 4, which will be 4 times negative 4 minus 3 times negative 4 squared minus negative 4 cubed. This will give 4 times negative 3 is a negative 12, minus 3 times negative 3 squared is a 9, minus negative 3 cubed is a negative 27. And then minus 4 times negative 4 is a negative 16. Negative 3 times negative 4 squared is a positive 16. And then minus negative 4 cubed. Negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16 times one more negative 4 comes out to a negative 64. So delta y equals negative 12 minus 3 times 9 is negative 27, and negative of a negative 27 becomes a positive 27, minus a negative 16. A negative 3 times a 16 is a negative 48, and a negative of a negative 64 becomes a positive 64. In the first square brackets, the negative 27 and the positive 27 can cancel out. So it comes out to negative 12 minus, in the second square brackets, negative 16 minus 48 is negative 64, and then plus a 64. So this will be a negative 12 minus negative 64 plus 64 is a 0. The square brackets can be removed. It's negative 12 minus 0, which is coming out to a negative 12. The next thing to determine is dy, and dy is determined by taking the derivative of the function. Y equals to 4x minus 3x squared minus x cubed. In the derivative, we will want to use the dy dx notation. The first term is a constant times x. The derivative will be the constant. The second term will be the power rule. Bring down the power, multiply with the negative 3, and subtract 1 from the power. The third term will be a power rule. Bring down the 3, multiply with the negative 1, and subtract 1 from the power. Dy can be solved for by multiplying both sides by dx, and therefore a dx will multiply to the right side. And we can replace dx with delta x to give a value for it. To find dy, we can now plug in the negative 4 for each of the x's and the 1 for the delta x, giving 4 minus 6 times negative 4 minus 3 times negative 4 squared times the delta x of 1 4. Minus 6 times a minus 4 is a positive 24. Minus 3 times negative 4 squared is a 16. All this times 1. 4 plus 24 is 28. Minus 3 times 16 is a minus 48. And then times 1. 28 minus 48 is a negative 20. Times 1. Negative 20 times 1 is negative 20.